Hi, everyone, and welcome to a blind comparison that I have been waiting years to do. We are going to do a Buffalo Trace mash bill number one high proof blinds between Stag and Benchmark Foolproof. Yes, we are going to compare these two. This Benchmark Foolproof is always called a Stag Junior Junior, and I've always had this one around, but I needed this one in order to do this comparison, and so I have it now, and so we're going to do this. Quick comparison. Stag is 129.8 proof. That's this particular one. That's this ShopRite store pick is 129.8 proof. And the Benchmark Foolproof, all of them are 125 proof. Age. This is where the proof is very similar. The age is different. This is in the range of 7 to 9 years being a store pick. I think this is more of 8 to 9 years. And this is about 4 years old. We are talking about the same distillate, just different stages and different aging processes and care, etc., of the same mash bill number one, low rye mash bill. So we're talking about the same juice, just different stages and different care and processes in the distillation process. Company Sazerac, Distillery Buffalo Trace. The Stag is a barrel proof. This, per the name, Benchmark is a full proof. That just means simply that it is bottled at the same proof that it enters the barrel at. That's basically, in terms of just the basic facts, price. This is a steal. And if you saw my last video, I got this Stag store pick for $79. I have been searching this out for years. The last one Stag I ever had, and the only one, was like 5 years ago, and it was $60, but that was when it was still Stag Junior. So you can tell 2021 they lost the Junior. Haven't had it since. This thing, the cheapest I have seen this at was a week ago on a shelf, which I don't even see, and it was $199 in New Jersey, about 2 miles from the store that I got it at, where I got it today. Other than that, I see it up to $299, crazy prices. So $79 was a steal. And this is fairly consistent at $23 to $25 anywhere in New Jersey. So you're looking at, with this, there's a significant price. And what it really goes for is even a bigger price. It's price difference. So I expect, let's just be honest, I expect Stag to win this. The deal is this, before we get into this, is I always say Benchmark Foolproof is one of my top best bang for the buck recommendations. The point is this, and I think this is gonna prove out in this, that yes, this is better, but the point is that I look how hard I had to work to get this, and this one, I can get all day for a much cheaper price. That being said, I do expect there to be a very noticeable difference. Let's mix the glasses up, and we're gonna get started. Okay, so we have the glasses poured up, mixed up, have no idea which is which. You can basically call this a Stag versus Stag Junior Junior. Stag used to be called Junior. The nickname was a Stag Junior Junior. Let's see how close or not close they are, because there's a lot of things that are very different about it. But again, the one common thing, the proof's close, but the really one common thing, this is the same liquid at different stages in the aging process and different levels of care, we'll call it, and all that other stuff. I don't want to look at the color, because when I did see them originally, I believe the Stag was a drop darker, slightly, which I would expect. It's got several years more of age. Let's get right into the nose. Okay. Interesting. Not a huge difference I'm getting on the nose. I'm going to reserve some judgment on that. I want to get right into the palate. Cheers. Okay. Cheers. Okay. I'm going to do this pretty quickly. I'm thinking that this one is the Stag. Yep. It wasn't hard to pick out. Just when I wanted to reserve judgment, I always wanted to see if I was consistent with that. I was getting definite, some nose out of this, not much out of this, but it was much more noticeable when I went to the taste. It's just much more sophisticated. When you put them side by side, much more sophisticated. And now that we have this, let me just put the glasses in the order of the bottles. So we have the Stag here and the Benchmark here. So let me just do this again. Let's do the Benchmark. Okay, and now the Stag. Yeah, okay. It's a noticeable difference, okay? When you put these side by side, it is. This is just a much richer, deeper, more complex, thicker taste, mouthfeel, just everything is just much better here. That being said, again, I will say that, and I didn't expect this to be better or nearly better, but for $23, even versus the 79 that I got it for, and more likely, this was just a fluke. I mean, the chance of this happening again in New Jersey is slim to none. I wanted to get another one of this. I would probably be looking at $199 and up, and more likely in the 200s. So for that price difference, you can get this all day. No, it's not the same, but you're looking at a similar proof, same distillate, same Buffalo Trace Sazerac owned company. So, that's why a lot of people say, and I will continue to say, that's not going to change my opinion one iota. This is one of my best bang for the buck budget recommendations. But I mean, it's not. This is not this. So let's just stop that discussion. However, this is a great budget bang for the buck that you can get, or at least in New Jersey, I know you can get all that. I know some states don't have it. In New Jersey, this didn't even exist until a couple of years ago. I remember I saw it in Florida once, but the point is that no, they're not the same. But this you can get at a much cheaper price, and in some states like mine right now, a lot more available. However, this goes to show the difference in several years more aging, different aging, probably different barrel house, different, position of the barrels, and a whole lot more that goes into this than this. But this is what I expected. But at the same time, this is why I continue to put this one up against other high proof to compare it. The difference here is that looking at the same exact distillate, just different stages and different processes. So this proved what I wanted to prove, but got to do it blind to be objective. This is a winner. This is a great budget best bang for the buck. Cheers. Take care.